Hey everybody, back again here for a little how-to video. Today's going to be multi-digit multiplication. Just like all these basic skills, these are things that we've done since the beginning of the school year, but I like to try to give you some examples to refer to while you're completing these. So we're going to just jump right into it. Not going to do all six, but we will get started with this one in the top left corner. So first off, we're going to start right to left, and 5 times 6 is 30. Can't put 30 down on that bottom line, so we're going to simply put the 0, and we're going to carry the 3. All right. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is going to give us 27, giving a final answer of 270. Okay, so really this whole top 3 questions are very similar. It's a 2-digit number times a 1-digit number. You're going to move right to left. If it's more than 10, you're going to carry that number, and so forth. So because these next two are so similar to the one we just did, I'm going to skip those, and I'm going to come down here and show you how to do 2 of these 3 bottom ones. So hopefully you can see a little bit better. I extended the page. So let's start with this one, 454 times 26. Okay, so we're going to start right to left, and 4 times 6 is 24. Sorry, hang on. There we go. There's my 4, so grab the 4. So it's 24, and then we need to carry the 2. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 2 is 32. So I'm going to put the 2 here and carry the 3. And 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27. Okay, so what I've done so far is I multiplied this 6, this first number in the ones column, by each of these 3 top numbers. Okay, so that's our first step. The second step now is that we're going to multiply this 2 times the 3 top numbers. Biggest mistake most students make is they forget to put this 0 in here. Because remember, this is actually not 2 times 4. It's actually 20 times 4. We can't forget that this is actually in the tens column. So we put our 0 down there. Now we're going to do 2 times 4, which is 8. 2 times 5, which is 10. I'm going to clear this out just to, oh boy, what happened? There we go. Just going to clear this out a little bit up here, guys. So we did 2 times 5, which is 10. So I add my 0, carry my 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is going to give me 9. Okay, straighten that out just a little. Okay, so now I've multiplied this first number, 6, times all 3 top numbers. Then I multiplied this 2, or this 20 as we kind of realized it was, times all of those top numbers, and it gave us these numbers below. The very last thing we need to do is add these up. So I'm going to make a line just so that this looks a little bit more organized. 4 plus 0 is going to give us 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. So I'll put the 0 down here, carry a 1. Just going to steal it from up there. 7 plus 1 is going to give me 8. And finally, 2 plus 9 is 11, giving me a final answer of 11,804. Okay, so I know that's a lot of steps, and I want to give you one more example. So let's jump over to this one here. 585 times 61. 5 times 1 is going to be 5. 8 times 1 is going to be 8. And 5 times 1 is going to be 5. So pretty simple so far. 585. We did 1 times all 3 of these numbers. Now we need to make sure that we put a 0 in this place, because remember, this is actually not a 6, it's a 60 because it's in the tens column. So that's why we put this 0 here to kind of account for that. Now 6 times 5 is 30, so I'm going to put another 0 down here and carry the 3 from that 30. Okay, so 8 times 6 is 48, plus 3 is actually 51. So I'm going to put a 1 here, carry my 5. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 5 is 35. And there you go. Let me make a copy of that line there. Okay, now the last thing we have to do is add all these numbers up. And 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. And you notice there's no numbers up here and just a 35. So I'm just going to simply put a 35 down here. And I'm sorry, my numbers are not very straight, but it's going to be 35,685. So I hope that makes sense. That's 3 sample problems for you. Do the very best you can on these. Most of you have done pretty well with multi-digit multiplication in past weeks, so I think you'll be okay. But if you can get these 6 questions done, that will be on the worksheet that either you already have or will be getting momentarily. That will be all I need you to do. Thanks a lot. Bye.